The show must go on.
Oh, I changed my answer.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 shows that continued after losing its lead.
I'm not saying the plan is without flaws.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. Now that Jeffrey Tambor has left Transparent and Netflix has severed ties with Kevin Spacey, we'll be looking at television shows which continued airing any new episodes after one of its leading actors departed for whatever reason.
And there are no rules to that game.
Number 10, Criminal Minds.
So you are ready to murder 4 billion people.
Even some actors on Criminal Minds had trouble handling the difficult subject matter. Mandy Patinkin played Unit Chief Jason Gideon for the show's first 2 seasons and was a huge fan favorite, mostly because Mandy Patinkin is awesome. But he left the show in early season 3, citing personal issues with its violent content. To explain his departure, the writers had Gideon lose faith in his abilities and leave town in search of a personal peace and happiness. This was in 2007. He's missed, but it's safe to say that the show has been doing fine without him.
That's a very good question. Have a great day.
You too.
Number 9, 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter.
You are the meanest father ever. You're meaner than Angela's father.
Angela's father did time.
This show was a multi-camera sitcom about an overly concerned father who takes an invasive approach to his daughter's dating life. It starred funny man John Ritter in the role, and featured a young Kaylee Cuoco as his daughter. However, John Ritter tragically passed away in 2003 during filming of the 2nd season, forcing the writers to incorporate his death into the show.
Rory, will you please not keep your shoes on the stairs?
Those are Dad's.
David Spade was brought in as a replacement. Now there's a downgrade, and the show's title was changed to 8 Simple Rules. Predictably, the show steadily dropped in the ratings, and ABC finally pulled the plug in 2005.
Mom, you're laughing. Why?
Oh, God only knows.
Number 8, Charmed.
There was too much drama on the set, and not enough passion for the work.
Drama, and not just the TV kind, certainly followed Shannon Doherty. She was known for being a bit of a diva behind the scenes of various 90s shows, including this one, which followed Doherty, Holly Marie Combs, and Alyssa Milano as 3 powerful witches. Doherty and Milano allegedly did not get along on set, and Doherty subsequently left the show after 3 seasons, citing behind-the-scenes drama. Her character, Prue Halliwell, was, as a result, killed off by the Demon Shax. Rose McGowan was brought on as her replacement, and Charmed would continue strong until 2006, when it ended after 8 seasons.
Oh, blessed spirit, we bid you farewell.
Number 7, The X-Files. The X-Files without David Duchovny is like, well, The X-Files without Fox Mulder. It just doesn't quite work. And it didn't. Duchovny and the show's producers entered a significant contract dispute, and as a result, Duchovny had a much diminished role in season 8 before disappearing altogether in season 9, minus the finale. Robert Patrick was brought in as FBI agent John Doggett. Critics and fans alike were less favorable towards Patrick, and the ratings plummeted, forcing Fox to cancel the show after its 9th season. Luckily, Duchovny returned for I Want to Believe and the show's revival in 2016. How we've missed you, Mulder.
So much for kissing us.
Number 6, Once Upon a Time.
You have to believe our love is powerful enough to outlast death.
Once Upon a Time is a fantasy drama created by former producers of Lost, which features a wide variety of notable actors, including Robert Carlyle, Jennifer Morrison, Emily de Ravin, and Ginnifer Goodwin. But the fairy tale took a turn for the series' 7th season, which served as a soft reboot after a big chunk of the cast left. That's a big migration.
What the hell was that for?
Too much sugar will kill ya.
The 7th season takes place after a huge time jump, and Colin O'Donoghue, Robert Carlyle, and Lana Parrilla were the only carryovers of the clearly large original cast. Seemed like not much of a good sign, but hey, the show's still going, so what do we know?
How did you escape the tower without me?
Well, it's a long story, Papa, but I'm here now.
Number 5, The Vampire Diaries.
Take care of everyone while I'm gone, okay?
For 6 seasons, Nina Dobrev played Ellen Gilbert, the fish-out-of-water main character on the show, who must survive in a newfound supernatural world. Dobrev left Canadian TV stardom to star in The Vampire Diaries, but in 2015, she announced over social media that she was leaving. Her character's voice was heard in season 7, and she reappeared in the series finale, but aside from that, the final 2 seasons of The Vampire Diaries were painfully Dobrev-free. The CW eventually ended the show in 2017 after 8 seasons. Continuing without the star is a hard slog.
She's still there, dude. She's in a casket. She's having a nap.
Number 4, Spin City.
Yeah, probably the only actual very special episode that we ever did.
Bill Lawrence created Spin City, a show about government officials in New York City. Michael J. Fox portrayed Deputy Mayor Mike Flaherty, but decided to leave the show after 4 seasons and just over 100 episodes due to his advancing Parkinson's disease. His replacement is none other than the infamous Charlie Sheen, and while Fox would make guest appearances in season 6, his absence was devastating for the show.
And that person is me.
While Spin City never really enjoyed strong numbers, the ratings took a high hit after Fox's departure. In 2002, the show was canceled after 6 seasons and 145 episodes. Number 3, Cheers.
Dare you slap me?
For 5 seasons, Shelley Long's Diane Chambers was an integral part of the Cheers lineup. She served as the bar's waitress, and her on-again, off-again relationship with Ted Danson's Sam Malone was one of the show's most notable and endearing aspects. However, the show was put in jeopardy when Shelley Long decided to leave after its 5th season to focus on both her movie career and her family.
I'll be back here. I will. I'll see you in 6 months.
Kirstie Alley's Rebecca Howe is brought in as a replacement, and while many predicted the downfall of Cheers, it continued strongly for another 6 seasons, and Alley won both the Golden Globe and Emmy for her role. Number 2, 2.5 Men.
Tacky.
I got it! Charlie Sheen, wait, there's that name again. And his departure from 2.5 Men is now a thing of television legend. Sheen's battles with addiction were causing a strain on the production of the hit CBS show. But the final nail in the coffin came when Sheen made disparaging remarks toward its creator, Chuck Lorre. Sheen was fired from the show, and his character, Charlie Harper, was seemingly killed off in a train accident.
He slipped on the metro platform and fell in front of an oncoming train.
While Harper would return in the finale, Sheen would essentially never reprise his role again. Sitcom veteran Ashton Kutcher took Sheen's place for season 9, and the show continued for 4 more seasons.
Winning.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I love you, Dick.
I love you, Raina.
Happy New Year.
Eric.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late.
M is for the mother of our very best friend. O is for, oh, she really is. T is for the tender care she gave him. H is for...
Hurry up.
No, H is for heart so pure.
Number 1, The Office.
This is gonna feel so good getting this thing off my chest.
While Steve Carell's later seasons may not have been stellar, his departure was the beginning of the end of the show. After portraying the bumbling, but usually well-intentioned Michael Scott for 7 seasons, Carell left the show to focus on his prospering film career. This left the show without its greatest character, and it suffered as a result. Season 8 had Ed Helms' Andy take over as regional manager, and it focused largely on James Spader's Robert California.
You're going to want to hear the sexual metaphor.
Season 9 was a little better, but the damage had already been done. The ratings had fallen, and the series was canceled after 9 seasons. All good things must come to an end eventually.
Best boss I ever had.
Oh, shoot. That's my cap.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.